Hi, welcome to the channel. Today's video is time to say goodbye to these Fitville hiking trainers. I sent possibly last year or the year before to review in the channel, and I did a sort of 50-mile review of what I thought of them. But now it's time to say goodbye because they have developed a fatal flaw, so I'm saying goodbye to them much earlier than I thought I would. Now, in terms of general wear and tear, they have been pretty reliable. They've done just over 212 miles of tracked walking and some other little casual walks I didn't track as well. The tread is absolutely fine, loads of tread left, really even wear and hardly any wear at all. So tread-wise, one of the strongest performances I've had from any of the trainers I've reviewed in the channel so far and any that I've owned in the past. So 212 miles, hardly any tread wear. They would continue from a sole perspective for a very long time. Now, the rest of the shoe is in very good condition as well. So the insides, the heels, all of the support and stuff, showing no real sign of wear. So again, very good performance. A lot of shoes after 100 miles are showing really bad wear around the ankles and wearing through to the plastic. Not so the case with these. The upper material is all in really good condition. The laces are absolutely fine. The tongue is fine. The front and back sort of heel protecting areas are also absolutely fine. No issues whatsoever. So the only issue, and it's quite a big one, is there has been a real point of failure where the top meets the sole. You'll see here on the corner, it has completely come away. Just no good whatsoever. So these are only fit now to go in the bin. Now, my general thoughts on these shoes are that they were very comfy over the 200 odd miles we walked. Never got any blisters. The soles are very protective from sort of gravel tracks and roads and stuff, so plenty of cushion on the soles. They are sort of a specialist shoe in a way that they are kind of wide fitting ones. So there's plenty of room in the toe box, so your toes aren't ever compressed like you get in some walking shoes or kind of casual shoes, and they're generally quite a wide fit. So comfort-wise, yep, absolutely fine. Grip was pretty solid, never had any real issues with them. Like I said, the tread has worn really well, so no issues there. The only thing I can really criticize on the kind of general feeling of these shoes is that they're kind of a bit of an in-between shoe. They're not really good for summer because they are kind of quite solid and quite warm, but they're also not waterproof, so they're not really good for any kind of winter walking or walking on wet grass and stuff, because whilst they look a little bit water resistant, bit of wet grass or puddles and stuff onto this top and they wet through pretty quickly. So I wouldn't choose them as a summer shoe because I don't think they've got enough kind of ventilation. They're not cool enough, and I wouldn't pick them as a winter shoe because they're not waterproof. So bit of a in-between kind of shoe, a bit weird. So very comfy, solid kind of shoe, but with that one fatal flaw and a bit of an in-between. They're not really good for either season, so they're kind of fine for in-between. But in the UK, we get a lot of rain all year round, so you either want something really breathable and lightweight for summer, or you want something pretty rugged and waterproof for winter. So would I recommend them? It's a tough one really, because I don't know how unreliable they are as a brand, because I only own 2 pairs of them. So apart from this failure here, the rest of the shoe is worn really well, and there's no sign of a similar failure on the other shoe, on the other foot in the same place. So I don't know if I just got really unlucky with this, or whether there's kind of a wider issue with some of their manufacturing standards, because if this hadn't failed here, given the state of the tread and the rest of the shoe, and especially the inside and the heels and stuff, how well they've worn, these could have gone on for 400, 500, 600 miles because they really have lasted that well. So it is a real shame. If you are interested in a wider fit and a more ergonomic fit for you, if you've got wide feet or kind of wide toe area, then do consider Fitville. So obviously I was sent these for free, and this is my second video I made on them. The first one was just a first 50 miles kind of first impressions, and I always do a follow-up when the shoes are worn out. So I've lasted around 220 miles before this rather fatal flaw. If that didn't happen, they could have gone on a lot further. So hopefully, if you've looked at the Fitville brand, you've been interested, then this video might be of some help to you. I'm not sure if you'd bought these outright, whether if you contacted Fitville, they might have been quite willing to do a refund or an exchange or send a new pair out. I don't know. I've not tested their customer service because, like I said, I was sent these for free, so I don't want to take the mickey and sort of pop a complaint in. But I think, they might be a responsive brand and worth checking out what their kind of warranty is. I've not really looked into that. So if it has been helpful to you, this video, drop it a like. And if you're interested in more kind of gear reviews in real life, long-term reviews of gear and how long it takes to wear certain things out, do subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one.